My name is Alex Gabbard. This is my wife, Carly. It's our daughter, Ida Stahl Gabbard. We're here to talk about ketotic hypoglycemia. Been a long road for us.
When I became 12 weeks pregnant, I started hemorrhaging. I had a subchorionic hematoma. When she was born, she was 4.5 pounds. We weren't expecting that. She was born full term. She was only 11 days early. So immediately, things started rolling in the hospital. At one point, they thought she had cystic fibrosis, and that was a horrible test. We wanted her to be thriving, but it didn't matter what we fed her, didn't matter how often we fed her. She didn't grow on the growth scale. We started a journey of trying to figure out how to feed her properly. That was the first thing. We did multiple appointments where she had to have weight checks. I was constantly doing weighted feeds to make sure that when I was nursing that she was getting what she needed, but her body still wasn't accepting the food properly.
We noticed her body doing some different things that wasn't really normal. She would start running a fever. She would start doing compulsive vomiting, a lot of cleanups, lots of late nights.
Most of her episodes start with either a fever or extreme outburst. She was diagnosed with autism in January, so we have a lot of extreme behavioral outbursts that start happening.
We were like, we've got to have a feeding tube.
Yeah, we introduced her G-tube 4 months after the first episode. After about 6 months of having her feeding tube, we got a Dexcom, and that was a game changer, especially for me in trying to monitor glucose.
And we started checking ketones. Got put on a what was called a cyproheptadine. I think it's been the complete game changer for everything really now.
It has side effects that are very beneficial for her. Our 5-year-old knows how to start a feeding tube. When we have to set up her nighttime feeds and do all of her additives and do all of her, medicine, when you have an extra hand there just to press buttons, he's just been so helpful. We're both self-employed, and we were really fortunate to be able to get her on a form of Medicaid that gave her basically disability insurance. In American healthcare, it's very different. Ketotic hypoglycemia is not looked at like it's a disease, it's looked at it like it's a symptom of something that the family is doing wrong. That ketotic hypoglycemia is not happening because we're starving her, it's happening because she's got a disease and we can't figure out why her body is doing what it's doing. We still don't have all the answers. And a lot of ketotic hypoglycemic families deal with that, where they go in and it's just not bad enough to be admitted. I spend hours searching for other mothers. Her genetic mutation, there's only like 150 people in the world with. Finding families in both aspects of ketotic hypoglycemia and with her CRD, we have only found one other family that has a daughter that also has both. And that felt like the jackpot to me. She's got lots of beneficial information that she shares with me, lots of things that she helps me to learn how to advocate for Stahl. We're just really hoping that at some point, ketotic hypoglycemia makes it on the map here in the US, where people are leading new research about children that have these metabolic disorders, and we're trying to learn how to manage those. Her body's unique, but she's here, and we're so thankful she's here. It was a lot to get her here, but we're glad she's here. Her siblings are so glad she's here, and she brings a lot of joy to our family.
She's really special.
Who's in your treehouse?